Cancer. Whenever you hear this term, what do you think? You think that I may not might die due to cancer. Yes, today's session is about cancer, a prostate cancer which is evident in men. Hello friends, welcome to the new series of Drishti IS. I am Ritu and today's session is about prostate cancer, and this session is important for GS3 perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. First of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we'll have analysis, and then we are going to discuss the reasons that why cancers are rising in India. Then we are going to discuss why early awareness and detection are important for the cancer, and then match diagnosis with expanding therapies, and also practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share, and subscribe to the Drishti IS channel. Moving towards the news part. So recently, Lancet has published a report, and Lancet Commission report says the alarming situation of cancer in India. So that's why we have chosen this topic, and this topic is very much important for your examination and also for the awareness purpose, because whatever this report shows that lack of awareness tend that so much mortality rates are happening and rising because of the lack of awareness, and people are dying of cancer because they are not aware that they are suffering from the cancer. So that's why it is more of a awareness class also for your examination perspective. So 2 years ago, what had happened that a 64-year-old surgeon went to the clinics and he complained about that he is facing backache problem, and there is a problem, there is a pain in the spine. So he must be thinking that maybe it's just a normal thing, but what had happened, and the result shows that the person was suffering from the cancer, and that to the advanced stage. So it means that many times these cancer does not show the symptoms, but you might be suffering from the advanced stage of the prostate cancer. So this news we are going to cover in today's session. So moving to the next slide is about analysis. So what the Lancet report has said. So according to International Agency for Research on Cancer projection, which Lancet has factored in its analysis, prostate cancer will be doubled by 2040, and whatever the data here we are showing, it is of 2020 data. It means that in 20 years prostate cancer will be doubled. And what is the current number of the today's cancer series? So it might be, or it may be reflected from 35 or 32,000 to 42,000, but it will be annual burden of 71,000. This is the Lancet report says that, and around 3% it is the burden of all the cancer. It means that whatever the cancer patients we have in our country, 3% belongs to the prostate cancer. And estimates, I already have told you that around 33 to 42,000 patients of prostate cancer we find it annually in the India. And a large proportion of patients got to know about the prostate cancer at their very advanced stage. It means that the cancer they have got at the diagnosis time only, but they are not aware about their body and they are not showing symptoms. So that's why they had got to know about that they are suffering from the cancer at the advanced stage. So this is the thing, and because of the lack of awareness and because of the not showing of the symptoms, the mortality rate of these cancer are very high, and around 65% of the people who are suffering from the prostate cancer are dying because they are not aware and they got diagnosed cancer at the advanced stage. And at the advanced stage, it's very difficult to prevent a patient from the cancer because the infection and whatever the tissues are already spread in your body. So this is the thing. Then another analysis shows that as per the Lancet Commission report, cases of prostate cancer are projected to grow by 2040, which is 1.4 million per year in 2020, and by 2040 it can become 2.9 million. So, and especially it will grow in the low middle income countries because there is a lack of awareness, there is no equipments available where you can detect your cancer. So the low income countries become more vulnerable to prostate cancer. And also here they have told about the global cancer burden, which is 3,75,000 deaths worldwide in 2020. So this is the around 3,75,000 people die annually because of the prostate cancer, and it will double in 2040. Then coming to that, why are the cases rising in India? So here we are talking about the Indian context. So this can be the general reason, and it can be applicable to the other countries as well. The first is the genetics, the second is the obesity, and the third is the smoking, and also the poor diet and lifestyle. And these four are very much abundant in the Indian lifestyle, because our lifestyles are not good. So many people are suffering from the obesity, so many people take smoke, and also the lack of awareness and genetics are also the thing. And how we can remove all these kind of things? Because of the early screening, because of the awareness at a particular point of time. So these are the basic factors which are applicable to all the countries, and even most of the countries are suffering from all these issues, that lifestyle issues, obesity, smoking, poor diet. So it's not just India, it's other countries who have the similar kind of the causes. Then coming to the another one is about why early awareness and detections are important. Because the report says that most of the cancer patient got to know this thing at advanced stages, and due to that so many people are dying because they are not able to know that they are diagnosed with the cancer. So it's very important to know the things at a right time, so that we can save more lives and we can reduce the mortality rate of the prostate cancer. So that's why awareness and detection are very much important, and early screening among Indian men, especially those above the 60 years, are required. Because many times what we have seen, that people don't go to the clinics, and they even hesitate also that they are not suffering from anything. So these kind of stubborn thing and stubborn activities and lack of awareness needs to be rectified, and they must go to clinics for the screening and for the early screening, so that the cancer should not reach to the advanced stage. And also UK has come up with a new kit, which is affordable pop-up clinics and mobile testing with man vans, and they are testing the men who are above the 45. So India should also come up with these kind of things, like for the cervical cancer, the screenings are available at the government hospitals. For breast cancer also, the screenings are available at the government hospitals. Similarly, we also need the screening equipments, awareness, and it should be available to lower strata and lower areas, remote areas also, so that these kind of facilities should reach to the every strata of the society. Then coming to the next one is about match diagnosis with expanding therapies. So the WHO has recommended mega voltage radiotherapy unit per million people, but in India we have implementation issues, because for that we need additional 600 unit for 8 lakh people with cancer who required. But these kind of radiotherapy and these kind of equipments are available in urban areas, but rural India still lacks these kind of the facilities. So India must meet the demand and must match their demand and therapy issues, because so many people are suffering but they are not able to get treatment on the right time. So India must match the demand and supply things, and the government of India must think into this direction, and they should think about all kinds of cancers which are happening, just like the breast cancer and cervical cancer. Then coming to the question part, and the question is, consider the following statement regarding prostate cancer. And the first statement is, the prostate is a small walnut shaped gland in males. It affects the body after 60. And here they are asking the correct statement. So kindly answer in the comment section, and do spread this word about the prostate cancer, because it is very necessary to know about these kind of diseases. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.